All right, how's everyone doing? We're gonna go ahead and get going here. I'm gonna start weathering. This is the torso. Gonna start weathering that. Just need to make sure I have music playing in my headphones. Just need to make sure you guys aren't hearing that. Don't want to get copyright. All right, how's everyone doing? We're gonna go ahead and get going here. I'm gonna start weathering. This is the torso. Okay. I don't know how to make chat pop up on my phone without me watching it, so chat is going to be up here. If you guys know how to make chat the best, or the main focus, then let me know. So still making my bench here, still got progress, but I had to get going on this project because it's being used for an assembly. Nope. Does that work? Kind of. Alright, so we're gonna get going here, start weathering. Gotta find, where's the, right there. So, like I said, this was being used for, or is being used for an assembly, so I do have to kind of just, my goal is to have it done by tomorrow night, but I need to get as much work done as I can right now because I got plenty of time. So we're gonna go and see what we can do. So again, this is the torso along with the neck right here. It has a whole back part. And there goes my phone. Alright, we need to figure something else for chat. What's that look like? That might be good. That's leaning back, we'll see. Is that good? Call it good. Alright, so um, this is the entirety of the print. For the torso, I do need to still make some headphones, some telephones to go on it. But that's kind of how it's going to be the rest of the time. You see these pegs right here, or these peg holes. Those are for attachment for a backpack, which I have, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to get the droid done, and then I'll worry about the backpack attachment a little bit later. So we're going to go ahead and start making paint. Turn on the air compressor. Maybe turn that down a little bit. Got too much pressure coming out. And if I'm too loud, tell me, and I will adjust the volume. Alright, I think we're good to go. So if you were watching this before, the head's done. Okay, so we're going to continue on with everything else now. So we're going to go ahead and mix up our paint. The way you do that, put your finger over the air, but you don't touch the needle, and then press down, and it starts to bubble. And that's mixing up the paint and the paint thinner all in that pot right there. promise you, it's not as dark as it looks in real life. On the videos right now, it looks pretty dark, but it's not that bad. So we're just kind of doing this first. We're going to be blocking it in with some color, and then we're going to go into it with a brush and add some more weather. The hardest part about weathering is being just random enough um, to make it look like you didn't do it on purpose. I know you can't really see that on the camera angle, but this print right now is really tall because this is the neck and the torso, so it goes quite far up. So just bear with me for a second, and then I'll start working on the lower half again. How's it going, Tucker? I'm doing alright. How are you? Alright. That's probably good enough for the neck. Okay. So now the arm covers up most of this right here. So I don't need to worry about too much, if at all. So I think I'm going to skip that and just kind of keep going along with the lines. And I'll try to make sure you guys have a good camera angle. Do you often get viewers? Every now and then, people pop in. I haven't really started like live streaming too often like this. This is kind of a newer concept for me. Um, so hopefully, as time goes on, I get more and more, and people build up, or I build up a fan base to it. Yeah, what about you? Do you like 3D printing? Yeah, no, they're really fun. I got my first one in 2018. I've just been kind of doing it ever since. This is by far one of my largest builds, though. If you want to know what it looks like, stay in chat, of course. But I made a short, and it shows you the full body of the droid that I made, and it's pretty big. It's like 6'5", but it's pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I don't really need to focus too much right here because this is going to be covered by a backpack eventually. I just don't have it made right now. So 10 p.m. That's cool. So that means you must be East Coast or Eastern time zone. No, it is not 10 p.m. for me. But I said before, I don't know if you were in here, it is going to kind of be a later night for me because I do have to get this done. This project is going to be in an assembly at a school. So, got to have it ready for that, for people to see. Kind of get my work out a little bit, you know. I have a flight at like 6 a.m. That's cool. Where are you flying to? Yeah, so I'm just weathering and finishing this prop. So, um, this is just the starting process. All the parts are printed. They have the base coat of the tan that I want. And now I just got to add and make it look like it's not a brand new droid, fresh off the factory. Um, Finishing today, I would like to, but we will see where I get. I'm gonna try and um, get as much done tonight as I can, but we'll see where I get. Okay. All right. Well, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to check out some more stuff, like and subscribe. I do this quite a bit, but I appreciate you dropping in. The droid does have large talons. Yes, Calvin. Hold on 2 seconds. So the droid, the hands, I just got the hands done printed today. So the droid's hands are gonna look like that. And then I'll put a screw in them and stuff so they can articulate, but I need a 3D printed blaster for it, so it'll be like that, the fingers. So hands are pretty large. They go down to the palm and there's a thumb. Swimming with the elderly today, it was a bit sketchy. I didn't know. I was like, how are we getting them out? I was concerned. Felt like we might need to get a crane to hoist them, but you know, it worked. It just worked somehow. Um, Jurgen can go across the entire pool in one breath. The man is an absolute beast. No, no, he did not. But Kane was over today and mentioned that Papa had a Speedo. Yeah, no, he actually swam, and your grandma also got in the pool. So that was very sketchy as well. Calvin, the pool might be that of mythology. It might be the fountain of youth, because as soon as he entered the waters, no age could, what's the word? No age could impede his progress, I guess. I don't know. No, they did not just sit there. They both got in the pool. Alright, we're gonna try something. So let me get my brush. I kind of want to make this. There's gonna be a button that goes right here, and I'm gonna make it like runny. And so I have some water. I'm gonna spray it, and I'm gonna put here. Let's do that first. Where is? Where is? Where are you? Right there. Found it. The black acrylic paint. But yeah, I was just as shocked as you were that they got in the pool. So how'd the WVU game end up? Paper towel. How's it going, Tree? A little bit more. Yeah, the rain delay would have sucked. So this isn't working how I thought it would, but we're gonna keep trying. Yeah, that didn't work. We're just gonna keep doing what I was doing, and that's airbrushing. And we'll add some more stuff. I had the worst day ever. Ah, this could go either way. So you know, why? Why was your day so bad? It was a Saturday. Don't see how it could be all too bad. Alright, we're just gonna go in now and touch up some stuff with the brush. So why do you think Pat McAfee was in Morgantown? Do you think it's because they thought like it could be a game, or do they just think like they like the atmosphere of West Virginia? Or is he close? I don't know where he lives. Is he close to West Virginia, Morgantown? I think I'm just gonna tint it with the brush. Oh, he went to WVU? Did not know that. Most famous Mountaineer is a was he a punter? Game of the year and Penn State being ranked. Yeah. Well, do you think Penn State is like really good? Do you think they'll maintain that throughout the season? Well, I am a fan of Pat McAfee. My favorite thing he's ever done was at the SEC like championship game. I can't remember who it was between, but Georgia was there, and he had them singing the whole song, and he's like, "I'm picking the other team." Best one ever. I want to say it was like Alabama. Georgia and Bama, yeah. Go Dogs! Give me Alabama! That was some top tier commentary. All right, I think we're gonna call it good with the torso. What do you think? I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah? Let me know what you think. Yeah, VR left. He said that, and I said, "Oh, why was it that bad?" And he's gone. So I don't know. Thanks. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the torso like that. All right, and I'm gonna go grab the arms now. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. If VR chats again, ask me how he's doing. I'll be right back, but I'll ask Kara when it's all done so she can see the full thing. Alright, so there's an arm. There's two arms, and I'm going to open up a window because the airbrush. Alright, so here's an arm. Put that one right there. Here's another arm. Okay, the hands, I just barely got the fingers done, and so I'll show you what those look like. This whole thing moves. I've tightened it quite a bit so it's stiff. But let me get the fingers and I'll show you what they're supposed to look like. So here's the thumb, and I'll probably glue that in place here in a second. And then the fingers, I believe, are supposed to go in like that. You might not be able to see it too good. I'm gonna have to get these in place, but then paint it up. Oop, wrong sides. There you go. And so, I don't know if that's a really bad angle, but the hand will look like that. And these up here, this can move, and then the fingertips can move, and then you can adjust the thumb as well. But that's the hand. But like I said, those just got done, and I need to go shoot some spray paint on them. But we're gonna do just the main arm right now, and we'll worry about that in a little bit. Alright, let's get the airbrush. I kind of thought about, and I said I just wanted to do a basic droid, but I kind of thought about painting this like a cranberry red. But I think I might just leave it. Lean that on something real fast. Alright, well sweet, we're up to 4 viewers. One of them's me because I got to have the chat up somehow. I need to figure out how to pop it out on my phone. So one of them's me. But nonetheless, we have 3 viewers. So thanks for joining in and checking it out. Okay, let's just get going. Trying to figure out what the best way is to do this. Where in history do you think droids would start losing battles to human soldiers, assuming if there is one droid per person? Are we talking like Star Wars? Or are we talking like in real, like if there were droids in real life? Are you like asking era right now? Because I think in real life, if there were droids, I think they would honestly start losing. Just trying to think. Like the thing they have is just like numbers, overwhelming numbers, and they get taken out pretty easy. I don't know. Because like in World War II, you have the Germans using the MG42, and that can shoot pretty quick. I think I mean the Star Wars droids probably. Oh no, no, I definitely don't think they beat us right now. But I think the earliest that they would have beaten us, I think we would have got murdered in like Civil War era type stuff. Um, I think it would have had to have been World War II. I think World War II military could take out droids. Because we got tanks, not just tanks, but like we got big tanks. We have the MGs. We have anti-tank guns. We have aircraft. See, that's the thing though. I didn't think about that. Aircraft. I mean, we barely got jet fighters at the end of World War II. And so if you're fighting them, you might want to establish some air superiority because the droids, they have those ships. They got swarming droids. So I guess if they could get support from those, that might be a little bit tough for people to deal with. But I think ultimately it would be World War II. What about you? What do you think the earliest one would be? Earliest era? Tecumseh? Alright, why do you think that? I want reasons. Hey, if you're just jumping in the chat, thanks for joining. We're just weathering an arm of a battle droid right now. Just adding some depth. Just trying to make it look not new. And so, just kind of random paint everywhere. That's what we're going with. Droids are shown to be pretty stupid, I think. Guerrilla tactics would probably overwhelm their tiny brains. Well, I mean, you gotta think with part of the droids, those big I don't know what they are, those big capital ships they have up in space, don't they control all the droids? So, whoever, I mean, the droids are only as smart as the people up there. I don't know. But you also, like, the droids lost the Gungans. they, they lost the Jar Jar Binks, so. That alone could win many battles, I think. You know, I think if Star Wars would have brought back Jar Jar Binks for the Acolyte, yeah, I know it's really, way in the past to where Episode 1 was. I think if they were to do that, the Acolyte would have succeeded. I said what I said. You know, speaking of Mando, I am actually pretty excited about the Mandalorian going to the big screen. Grogu and Mandalorian. I feel like they can't, like, I don't want to say they can't mess it up because they definitely could mess it up, but I don't think they will. Alright, I think that arm is done. I like the way that looks. I like the way you paint. Alright, I need to adjust some stuff real quick. That's one arm. Another reason why I think I need a trigger on the airbrush is that my finger gets like tired of pressing that down and like pulling back. It kind of leaves an indent on my finger. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with, because like this is way easier than just making a bunch of videos, just talking and painting and making stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna divide that. Paint. Kind of running out of airbrush paint here. I might have to order some more. And it's not like the best airbrush paint in the world. It's just some stuff that came with the brush itself. And that is the bubbles in that. If you could hear it, that's not me. Maybe I'm getting too aggressive with the brush, spilling it all over me. It'll come off. I'm not too worried about it. All right. Okay. I think that arm is going to be called done, and I'll show you what it looks like kind of assembled with just the parts I have done right now. All right. So here's the torso. There's the head. Gonna, this isn't gonna fit. it's it's large. It is probably about 6'5", so I am still taller than it, but it just takes up a lot of space on the bench here. It's like I mean that's kind of what we got there. I'm gonna take a picture of that. It looks kind of sick. So that's what we got right now. The shoulder's not in. It won't fit on the workbench. It's a big droid. I'm gonna hurry and make a post about this. Kind of take a break. So if you're in here, might as well start chatting. Go set up in the corner of the room and don't tell Kara. I can't wait for when I take it into my classroom and like the night janitor's there, and that's the first thing they see. And it'd be kind of cool if I made it like motion activated, where like every time someone walked by or made it activate, go Roger, Roger. Or I put a speaker in it and I can talk through Bluetooth. That'd be kind of funny. Just posting a picture. Sorry, I just gotta, like I said, gotta kind of make a little bit of a break. My I don't know if you were in here, but I said like it's to press down on the airbrush and pull back with the finger. It just kind of is making an indent, and it hurts a little bit. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. It would be a lot of hard work. I think maybe get this one done, um, and then move on to the next project. Kind of what I'm thinking is make a pit droid. Like if you ever been on Star Tours at Disney World or Disneyland, those little pit droids that build stuff. They're kind of goofy, but um, yeah, they're kind of fun. Man, I do like that picture. That picture looks really good. Go share that. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and go get a drink. I'll be right back. Stay in here. If you guys have any questions, ask away, and then I will get back to it as soon as possible. I'm also gonna bring up probably some legs to get going on those. Be right back. All right, Team Fisherman. Okay, kind of in a little bit of a debacle here. So I had the legs. I need to glue stuff together though. I don't think I have any glue that I trust right now, so I might have to run to Walmart. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what I got here. Sorry for you hearing some noises. I'm trying to put this droid together. Just kind of on off camera right now. Just kind of trying to think something real quick because I got the main part done here with the droid. I have the legs here, but I need to glue them. Let me go grab some glue real quick. We're gonna put some Gorilla Glue on it real quick, and then I'll hop back right over to you guys. Actually, I think while I have paint made. So here's the torso, or not the torso, but like the midsection. So I'm gonna hurry and just make that. Yeah, let's do that real quick. How's it going, VR? Were you the one that said you were having a bad day earlier? No, maybe not you. Thanks. Been working on it for a little bit, just hoping to get it done this weekend, and then I'll be done with it. And then I'll be moving on to the next project, the next build. Yeah, I just scrolled up. I saw that wasn't you, but just joined. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm just going to be weathering 3D prints, making them kind of look a little bit battle damaged, not new. So, yeah, if you're here, chat, talk to people, just keep it semi-decent. What? How is Gorilla Tag? I've never really heard of it. Never played it. And if that compressor is too loud, will you guys let me know? Hmm. So I'm gonna go a little bit heavier color right here because this does need to be black. So okay, if it is, just let me know if you can hear the compressor because I am using an air gun or an airbrush. So if you can hear the compressor, that's not good. Hey, VR golf is where it's at. I am a fan of VR golf. I would get a VR headset, an Oculus, just for that. That is hurting my finger. So what do you do in Gorilla Tag? Is it just tag as a gorilla? Or is it tag while songs by the gorillas are playing? Make that a bit darker. Team Fisherman. So VR, Calvin, and whoever just joined. Um, what do you guys think? Do you like the stream setup, like the building aspect of it? Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? What are you thinking? Do you like the stream? Right, apparently not, because you just left. Yeah, I think I will. Like a time lapse of it might not be a bad idea. So, I mean, maybe I should record while I'm going, I guess. All right, hold on. This is getting a bit too light on the paint right in here. So I'm just gonna quickly clean the airbrush. I've been going for quite a while. Feels like there's a lot of it. Yeah, I think people would probably join and watch a video. I'm not completely sold on like maybe a if I was behind like a table or something and the camera was focused on a little bit bigger picture than where it is. I'm not sold on that kind of thought yet, but maybe. All right, gonna go grab another piece. Be right back. So the piece I just got are the hips. Legs go on like so. Oh, like that. Come on. 2 seconds. They go on easy. I don't know. There we go. They go on like that. I don't think I'm going to glue these because I like being able to remove them. I think the only thing that needs to be glued is these to the legs. I'm going to hurry and do that. Alright, let's get going on this. This part's not going to get a lot of attention, so this is just going to be kind of just quick. Down and dirty dodgeball. If you put it all together and saying something, if you want to watch more. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I am going to do that. Because an assembly video might be a good short, could get some views, you know? Yeah, this part, like I said, not going to get a lot of attention, just because no one's really going to look or care. Oh, my finger. Alright, that looks pretty good. Just lowering down the shades a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a break here. Like my fingers from that airbrush pressure is just killing me. In all honesty, the only things I have left to do are the legs. And that's not bad. I'm pretty excited about that. This has been sitting, just waiting to be made for the longest time. The printing wasn't terrible. But just I don't know, getting the motivation to sand and paint, that was a bit rough, but we're here. We did it. And it's been good. It's been good. So that's good right there. just giving my hand a little bit of a break. So if you hop in right now and I'm just kind of rambling, then just know, just say something and we can start talking about other stuff while I'm giving my hand a break from the airbrush. The next thing I do need to make is a blaster for this droid to hold and grab, and I think that would be pretty nice to have. Need to mix up more paint. This airbrush paint came with it, like I said earlier. So it's not the best paint in the world, but for a big project like this, I guess you don't want like your finest paints because you'll waste them. Can you bring a blaster to work? Um, I'm thinking if I call it a blaster, I should be fine. But that's one of the things I've wondered. You'd think a lightsaber would be alright, you know? So why not a blaster? But yeah, I've thought about that too. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll 3D print a banana, and it will just hold banana. That's a real thing. I thought about doing that. Print a banana. Alright, I need to mix up some more paint. We're flying through this stuff. We're actually getting a lot of progress done on it. I'm not, for what's up next, I'm not too excited because they're the legs, and I'm a little bit worried if it's going to fit on the bench. How's it going, Nicholas? And welcome to the stream. We're just working on a droid. We're building dreams out here, Nicholas. I'm just kidding. I'm just aspiring to be a modern day Bobby Ross. Banana would be pretty good, right? Sorry, that might have been a little bit loud on the stream. Yeah, no, I thought of banana. I was like, who can get mad at banana? And then, like, if my bosses see it, they'd be like, you know, you could just, if you want, you could just do that. That way it doesn't really matter. So maybe I do it that way. 3D print a banana and let them tell me that it's alright if I brought that blaster. that paint is done. Whew. Kind of debating if I want to give it a break for tonight and be done, but it's only 9:12. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna knock it out. I can do it. I'm gonna clean out the airbrush a little bit though, because I think it's kind of getting some gunk in there. Some dried paint. You guys playing Call of Duty right now or anything? Oh, well, thanks for liking. Do you have a 3D printer or anything? Or is it just something you're interested in? And subscribed. Big time. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll get back to painting in a second. I'm just kind of cleaning my airbrush right now. Well, I am going to be trying to do some more streams like this where I'm actually building my projects. I need to do better on um, making like actual videos and like longer form content. But my plan for this year was just kind of get started and get subscribers through shorts and stuff. But now where I'm over 1,000, that was my goal originally for the year, is just get 1,000 subscribers. Now that I have that, I think I just need to start making longer form content like this, and videos, and just, I don't know, engaging with the audience. Because this droid didn't do drywall for nothing. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some Q-tips. That would be really cool. If I could get 10K, that would be awesome. I know it's gonna take a little bit of work, but I think we could get there. Um, the way I've had some shorts go, I think I'm kind of figuring out what makes them better than what I have done in the past. And I mean, I've had one that I just got like 1,000 subscribers off that one alone. And so I think I maybe just need to maybe emulate that a little bit more. Because if I could just do that 10 times, then I'd have 10,000 subscribers. But yeah, I'm hoping that one day I reach that. Ultimate goal is it'd be nice to kind of get 100,000, get a plaque. I know that's a long way away, but that's what I'm hoping for one day. I'm just cleaning the airbrush right now, sorry. There's just some dried paint and stuff that's kind of making it harder to force out. So I'm just gonna clean it real quick. Something relatable. Yeah, people do. I think there's a lot of people that might feel like kind of like a shut-in, like excluded, and so when they hop into a chat, they can just talk and chill. I think a lot of people look for that kind of thing. Um, and if you have something they like to build or something they're interested in, then I think that's kind of a double whammy. But yeah, trick is finding something that everybody's interested in, or a lot of people. With Star Wars, there's a lot of people interested in Star Wars. Um, I do have some ideas for like some Avengers stuff, maybe in the future. Um, with the Doctor Doom and stuff coming out, something to think about. Do you play board games? Uh, well, most of the time I am playing chess while others are playing checkers. No, uh, board games they're all right. Um, not like super intense board games like Warhammer. I do like Warhammer, and I have watched quite a bit of Warhammer videos, and that's actually where a lot of, if you see more of my videos, that's where I get a lot of my painting techniques is from watching people paint Warhammer, and I'm just kind of doing it on a bigger scale. Um, but yeah, board games are cool. I like board games, just not like too intense of board games, I guess. Oh, 1v1 you in chess. No, I suck at chess. If you want to play someone in chess, the person in chat talking Calvin, he is a grandmaster. So he would be fantastic. Play. Oh, sequence, dude, I'd play anybody in sequence any day of the week. Sequence, you don't even stand a chance. All right, so here is the leg that Rocket stole from that guy. I'm just kidding. Here's the leg of the droid. Like I said, it's kind of large. I just need to clean up some stuff. Sequence is good. I like sequence. I'm not. I was just a joke. I've never really played chess, so you'd probably destroy me in it. Looks nice. Yeah, yeah. This leg. The legs are actually the first thing I got done when I first started making this droid. And the cool thing with it here, if I were to scrape away some of this paint, you'd see silver. I had plans, but um, I just had to scrap those, and so I'm not going to do the under silver paint or anything. Do I play D&D? No, I do not play D&D on the regular. I have played it before, so I'm familiar with it. Yeah, that's true. Does Baldur's Gate count? I have played Baldur's Gate on Steam. Does that count? Count at half? I'll take it. Well, if you count at half, then I half play it. All right. Here we go. This is a massive part. I mean, this workbench I think is 4 feet long, and this leg is nearly that. So, and I don't have it quite organized yet, so it's just a mess. But we're gonna go for it. Get it done. Nicholas, are you a fan of out of print games? No, no, you can watch my shorts, that's cool, but you know, if I'm here right now, might as well be able to talk to me and then go watch my shorts when I'm done, right? So much leg. There we go. And if you stay here and watch, that helps my watch time hours, whoops, and it helps me get monetized a lot faster. Yeah, this is starting to dry out. Not the paint I just put in, but like the actual in the brush. There's just so much paint going through. Here, I'm gonna up the PSI, I think. That's better. Now we're cooking. Speed run. I need to find out what the rules are on music in YouTube um, live streams, because I would like to listen to some music right now. I'm always cooking. Oh man, this airbrush, dude, is not doing too good. Fold me up in dodgeball. I'm just letting you know right now, I would do a drop step dunk on you in basketball, and I would throw you into the first row like a rabid Wolverine. They are gonna turn into spaghetti. Nicholas, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm not following at all. What do you mean? When I grow up, I will protect. Calvin, are you still here? Mom spaghetti. That's what I thought when you said that. Alright, I gotta figure out what's up with this airbrush. Because it is not sending out as much paint anymore. I just think it's drying out. Or there's dried out paint from however when I started this. Give me 2 seconds, but I'll still be here talking. Just need to figure out and fix that real quick. Guess what? Good one. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here is we're taking apart this real quick. Disassembling the airbrush. So if you've never seen an airbrush disassembled, there's the back, there's the front, there's this thing called the needle right there. That goes on the back, holds the needle. You gotta unscrew this bit right here. Yeah, I'm on. There we go. Yeah, there's paint in here. So take it out with the needle. Yeah, you can't, so don't. If you guys just tuned in, currently trying to clean my airbrush real fast because we've been painting for quite a bit. So it got clogged. And I'm on the legs. And we're so close to being done. So we're just cleaning the airbrush. Took it apart. Throw it in there. Whole thing. that's what we got going on right there. All that paint's coming off. Calvin, this is a jewelry cleaner. So you put stuff in it, like this is probably, what does this contain? Trying to see what this is. Anyways, what it does is it essentially shoots ultrasonic waves in it, and then with the liquid, it just basically gets any of the dirt or grime off of it. So it's cleaning my airbrush right now. So it's like scrubbing it with cleaner. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it's doing. And it's doing a pretty good job. Like, you can see how dirty that water is. And I just keep draining. And it does a decent job. It's not like I'm the best, but it's good. Yeah, it's crazy. This is almost done. This droid has been taking forever. What's it? It is a jewelry cleaner. You would put something like a diamond ring in there, and it gets in all the fine nooks and crannies and cleans it. And so I'm like, well, an airbrush has a lot of nook and crannies, so that is perfect. Let's see what I did. Yeah, see, the needle was filthy, but now it is clean. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to get me, pal. You gotta be quicker than that. You could probably call her right now and she'd answer. Don't wait too long though, 'cause she'll be asleep any second. Call, ask her. Call and ask her. That's funny. Calvin, I was out in the garage working on the droid, and I just hear a and it was the loudest crash I've ever heard. I honestly thought the ceiling fan fell out of the ceiling above my garage, in the room above my garage, and I ran inside and it's on the ground on the stairs. She said her neck is bruised, which probably is. I would say this one though was worse than that by far. Now we're just putting the airbrush back together and hopefully it works. We'll start going again. If it doesn't, I might have to stop for the night and finish tomorrow. I should probably sleep. Okay. Alright. That should be better. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go clean this up real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if it worked. Put some paint in. want to mix too much up because if it doesn't, I don't want to waste so much paint. Yep, it works. Now I can turn down the air a little bit. And we will continue. Celebrity Poker Tour. Is Corey Feldman in it? Do I? It doesn't surprise me the basketball players are good or any professional sports athlete because if you remember, like Michael Jordan, right? That documentary, they talked like they gambled all the time. You know, that doesn't surprise me. You know, that makes sense. I guess spitting on that thing didn't work out for her this time, did it? Can you repeat that? No, no. Yeah, that girl still goes to college or no? Think she dropped out? You should before she could, and you shouldn't use it. You should just kind of like sit on it and just keep it. And then eventually she's going to want to start her podcast, and that's going to be taken, and you could sell it to her. Can't even stand the leg up in the actual workspace. Got to be at an angle. Alright, I think that's one leg done. Gotta give myself carpal tunnel holding that trigger down. Alright. And deja vu, there it is again. I just gotta power through it. My hand's killing me. League star, my yeah, like the most for this like ugh, just that pressing down and pulling back is just murdering it. How am I gonna throw knives in COD? I don't know. Left-handed. No, that doesn't feel good at all. Not like a hook shot. That just didn't feel good. I just need to tough it out. Just get it done. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do all one side. Getting scrub minutes! One of my biggest regrets. That's what I'm saying, scrub minutes. You know the thing about that too, Calvin, is I said that walking to the bench in front of a senior that didn't play. That's spot I took. Shouldn't have said it. That's essentially what happened. Is this guy started in front of me, and then I took his spot. But I still feel bad that I said that. almost done. We're almost done. We're getting there. So Kane came over today, watched the Ohio State game, and we were talking about basketball. And like I told him, I was like, I don't find it worth it to play anymore because the people you play with, they're always gonna be like, oh, this guy played college basketball, blah 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 blah, and they'll go after me to try to prove a point, and I'm not playing hard because it's just for fun. I don't want to get hurt. But he was talking about at the 3-on-3 tournament that you went to over the summer, and apparently he almost got in a fight with some people, and his buddy was like hunting down somebody in the parking lot, trying to find him because they were talking crap. And I thought, yeah, that's why I don't play. So when people ask me, do you miss it? I say, no, not really. We're almost done. And then pretty much what I have left is just little minor bits that I need to attach, like the hands. I need to paint those tomorrow though. Outside, spray paint them. But I think we're almost there. Oh, we're out of paint. Oh wow! Thanks for the video. Um, I don't know. We'll see when we'll see when I cross that bridge. I don't think it'll be too tough. I might some light scrubbing. You know, I guess about as easy as the blood of the innocent. Alright, I think we are done with these little parts. There's just some stuff that I say that and then I'm like, ah, no, I could do better. Yeah, I think I definitely need to get like a trigger mechanism for this airbrush because this pulling back with that finger the entire time, it's not like hard to do, but doing it for an extended period of time really just sucks. It is. This is Frodo leaving Mount Doom. I am excited that this is done. So, um, let me assemble it really quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like right now. So give me like 2 seconds to assemble it. We have 3 people in the chat. We just had 6, but I guess a couple left. That's all right. So let me assemble this real quick and then I'll show you what we're done with here. It does feel pretty good to get this completed, or close to. This is not 100% done yet, but this was by far my largest project that I've done so far. What do you think? Maybe next time, next build, I should full Mandalorian outfit. Kind of sick. All right, close to getting it done. All right, this is closer to the camera than I wanted it, but here, let me see if I can take this off real quick. Trying to take it off so you guys can get a better look, because that's what it looks like. But for some reason, all right, hold on 2 seconds. We'll get it. All right. So that's what it looks like. Right now. Still need to do the hands. This needs to go up a little bit right there. Okay. That looks looking pretty good. Pretty droid-like, I will say. I'm proud of that for today's work. Okay, so for tomorrow, what I need to get done are the hands. Right there, hands. There's little rib pieces that go right here. And to get those done, I have to do a button right there. And then that is all. So, anyways, get this reattached and I'll say my goodbyes, but I think that is all for me for tonight. I'm gonna get a print going. Probably do the ribs. Those things right there. Those holes are gonna be like ribs. I'll show you what they look like. I have one made, and it looks. Can't find the other piece, but I will. It essentially is like this thing, and it will go up. It'll go up and connect to right there. So both sides. But yeah, it's pretty good. I will say so myself. Um, okay, so plan for tomorrow. I'll be sure sing the sound of music. I'll be sure to get going around probably noon mountain time, somewhere around there, and I'll finish up everything else, get the hands on, get the ribs done, and then this project is finished. I'm looking at this droid right now, and I just keep thinking, I'm like, this is awesome. Um, it's a good build, it really was, and I like the way it all came together. I like the way the paint looks like, or looks on it. It turned out better than I thought it would have turned out. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow, and I'll be sure to get this done and complete it. I'll probably put a short out on it, so you might see that as well. But if you haven't already, throw me a like, give me a subscribe, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'm Queso Builds.